April, we have this overall energy, that feeling that changes upon us. We are now in the heart of eclipse season, and the planet of communication and travel, Mercury, is going to be slowing down and ready to station retrograde. So the momentum that was felt at the end of January through March is now catching up with all of us. The eclipses, they're course correctors. They're meant to quickly align us back on track where we have basically veered off. This first one will be the start of a new cycle, followed by the ending of an old cycle with the next one. April begins with this big push of Aries energy, the idea of starting or initiating and diving headfirst into things, and then slowly, as the month unfolds, the pace lessens greatly. We begin to settle into more comfortable routines. As each day progresses, we begin to slow down as Mercury finally stations retrograde at the start of eclipse season. What you need to know about your April horoscope. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with Will of Grace Mystic, and this is your astrology forecast for April 2023. So let's dive in. Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising. On April 3rd, Mercury is going to be the first to enter the slower pace of Taurus. And for you, this is your 12th house. This is your hidden house. It's your karma. It's your secrets. It's your dreams. It's what you don't share with other people. So at this time, expect your mental energy to slow down over the coming weeks, especially in these areas that you need to make decisions and you need to make plans. Taurus is grounded, methodical, and deliberate, and it's in no hurry. So you may need extra time to get your ideas off the ground, up and moving. You may need rest and relaxation in order to recharge. So as a result of this ingress, on April 5th, Mercury is working with the planet Saturn. So any long-term plans or goals that you have are going to be made easier for you to work on. Are you thinking about diving into Akashic records, or understanding dreams, or understanding or taking a class in something esoteric, tarot, astrology, something that would be hidden or secretive, or something about what are your dreams? Saturn is going to offer you the discipline needed for your mental energy to be focused on these goals. So make sure that you make these plans to move forward. And then on April 6th, we have a beautiful full moon in Libra. Now, Libra is the sign of scales and desires balance and harmony. And for you, this is your 5th house. The 5th house is what brings joy and pleasure to you. So this is art, music, creativity, romance, children, being childlike, all of these things, sex, flirting, love affairs. It's traditionally going to be a time for you to focus on your relationships and partnerships with others. So at this time, this full moon, it's going to be revealing and illuminating areas where there may be relationship issues that are off kilter or out of balance, either with you and your children, or you with a creative project, or you with a partner. So therefore, you can choose to commit and strengthen your bond, or you can choose to walk away. During this lunation, your desire is going to be focused on finding peace, harmony, and serenity. And then on April 7th, you're going to have a softness about you because of the planet of love. Venus is in this beautiful aspect to dreamy Neptune. Now, you can be more understanding, compassionate, and the feeling of other people's emotions. This energy is going to allow you to care and help for others, all the while receiving joy in the reciprocity of the energy that you receive in return from them. And on April 8th, the planet of mental energy, Mercury, is going to be in this harmonious aspect to Mars in Cancer. This means for you that it's going to be a time where you can get excited about your future ideas and plans. You may be more open to sharing with others your thoughts, Cancer, and then turning them into action, Mars. On April 11th, Venus, the planet of love, she's going to enter the chatty and inquisitive sign of Gemini. So this is your first house of who are you. Expect shameless flirting, and your mental connections in love, they're going to take on a stronger role at this time. This is a perfect opportunity to work on improving all lines of communication with the people that you surround yourself with. Through this open networking, you can feel more connected with your thoughts, your ideas, all while enjoying meaningful conversation. And on April 14th, you're going to have a square or a tension point between Venus and Saturn. Now, Saturn being your responsibilities and Venus representing who you love, what you love, your values, these energies combined may have you feeling that your responsibilities in your relationships, they're constricting and stifling you. But don't walk away. Stay the course. Get to the bottom of the problem. Work to figure out the right approach that you can move forward with. On April 20th, we're going to have the first in a new cycle of eclipses in the sign of Aries. Aries is your 11th house of you in the outside world, and it's your social circles, it's your networks, it's the groups that you join, it's your dreams, it's your hopes, it's what you want to do, it's your spiritual aspirations. It is opposite of your romance, your creativity, and what brings joy to you. So Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, it's looking forward to spring, new life, new beginnings. Spring is the end of winter. So this Aries solar eclipse is going to be full of potent energy. The Aries Libra axis is about the me versus we spectrum. So you with these social circles, these networks, these groups, these dreams, and you, what brings you personal joy. Topics such as independence, codependence, interdependence, and collaboration. It's going to be very important for you over the next few months, and a pattern running through it for the next couple of years. Times of these new beginnings are going to be strong right now. The feeling of being ready to take action, to start anew and begin this new journey in these two areas of your life, it's going to be amplified. Look for synchronicities of people, places, and things that now come into your life. Then, as the sun ingresses into the grounded sign of Taurus, themes are going to include your dreams, your intuition, spirit guides, spirit animals, connecting to the spiritual realm. It's also karma and secrets and you going within. It's the house where we go into for retreat. It's the hidden house. So the energy at this time is going to be looking for stability, security. It's going to be very paramount for you. It's when you go outside, have life, and need to come home and have a safe, secure place where you can recharge. So moving forward, you need to give yourself permission to slow down. You need to embrace life at a slower pace. This is going to improve your confidence in all areas of your life, because then the following day on April 21st, we're going to have Mercury retrograde. It's going to be here in the sign of Taurus in this house until May 14th. So retrogrades, they're going to require you to go back, reflect, reform, reconnect in some way. This could be through yoga, meditation, dreams. In Taurus, you can become like a bull, stubborn and inflexible. So work to be more open to change. Go back and look at themes that the sun is illuminating that you need realigned, reformed, and reorganized for your inner self at this time. And moving forward on April 23rd, expect an opportunity for second chances. This is fitting for Mercury retrograde because Mercury is going to be in this harmonious aspect with Mars. Mercury is currently retrograde, so things for you are a little slow. They're confusing about where do I go? What do I do? How do I make these connections? And Mars with this transit can make things a little bit easier for you to control your mental energy, or at the very least, take forward action with your plans and your ideas. You may even strike on a new idea or an old one to revisit, or you can give a second look to, or give another chance to. And then on April 29th, there's going to be a harmonious aspect between Mars in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus. So Mars is your passion, it's your drive. Uranus wants to change. So together this means that change is going to be easier for you to focus on. You can take this action to create the changes that you desire and that you hope for. These actions are going to get you closer to your dream future, all the while embracing the way you complete these tasks unconventionally. So I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.